As you feel the cold of another South African winter, Mags on Media coming to you this week from the sunny Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity, where every year over 15,000 advertising and marketing people gather in the south of France to be awarded for great work, to network, and to hear new thinking from people as diverse as comedian Conan O'Brien, actresses Queen Latifah and Thandie Newton, as well as Michael Wolff, the author who impaled Donald Trump. When you look at it, the facts are impressive. This year's festival saw more brands participating than ever before, with huge involvement from the likes of Google, Facebook, Snapchat, and Spotify. That tells you exactly where the world of advertising and branding is heading. There are well over 1,000 speakers over 5 days, and as the festival puts it, in excess of 360 hours of inspiration and over 40,000 ideas being exhibited. Add a glass or two of expensive Provençal rosé into the mix, as well as super yachts in the harbour, and you really do have a heady situation. So to our first port of call. Faith Popcorn is a futurist, an author and founder and chief executive of the marketing consulting firm Brain Reserve. She's written 3 best-selling books, The Popcorn Report, Clicking and Evolution. We tracked her down to a rooftop seminar and spent some time talking about female empowerment in the advertising industry and the growing influence of the Me Too movement. Let me ask you this question. You've been part of a panel discussion looking at female parity, equality in the workplace. Why are we still having this discussion in 2018?
Because if you had all the power in the world and all the money in the world, and everybody was being super nice to you with all the power and the money, would you give it away to somebody? So it requires men, for now, giving it up, or giving some of it up. And they don't really feel like it. That's why we're still having the conversation.
So how do you convince men to change their own peculiarly selfish paradigm in that respect?
Well, I think it's easy sometimes if you reach men who have daughters, because I think that they kind of feel it's going to even up karma if they're, hanging on to everything for their daughters. So I think that's one way. But the best way is to own your own company, own your own thing, do your own thing, not have to ask somebody, for anything. I just don't think it's going to be forthcoming. That's why they're going to say it's taking 217 years for equal pay. I mean, who wants to wait 217 years?
So what then would you be asking of men?
I honestly think that they have to become reprogrammed. Because most men, when you catch them up on something, you go like, you shouldn't say that. You go, what? Oh, you're so sensitive, Oh, they don't really hear it. They don't understand it. So I think that they have to be reprogrammed, just like getting a new job, When robots replace us, we're going to be reprogrammed. So I think it's that.
To what extent has the Me Too movement, do you think, accelerated the importance of this debate?
It has. First of all, I think that men are shocked that women have been so abused, raped, harassed. And also the Time's Up movement says, time's up, baby. We don't have to be nice to you or wait. I spoke to a group of very influential billionaires, actually 13 of them. And they said, well, you know what? Cool your jets. It's going to be fine. In 20 years, we won't even be talking about this. First of all, if we don't start now, it's not going to be cool in 20 years. And second of all, would a man wait just to get equal pay? And as I said, I think women should stop asking for equal pay. I think they should ask for more money if they're better.
One of the other issues which I find quite interesting is women who feel the need, particularly in the workplace, to be liked. Why is that an issue? What's the concern here?
Yes, it's hard to start a business, but it's also hard to go to work when you're not respected. So even if you have a decent idea, it's good to start your own business. And rebuffment, it's true that you bring up a point that women hate not being liked or being turned down. But in a way that makes them really great sellers because they don't want to walk out of the room with a no. You might want to say it's the way they're wired, but that's a cop-out, I think. I think that they've been valued on their likability. So a mommy or a teacher goes, oh, well, you're not being very nice. Well, they don't say that to boys. You're not being very nice. They go, oh, boys will be boys, but women or girls or young, 5-year-olds, they have to be nice. Be
Often
quiet.
the robustness and the aggression even is welcomed, particularly by male role models, in other words, fathers. Yeah.
Yes. So I have an adopted Chinese daughter who's 13 now, and I have one that's 22. But she goes to a really nice, smart school, private school, and her 4th grade teacher, this was in the 4th grade, told me that she has too much male energy. And I said, and what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm sure that went down well, yes.
Oh, my God, I turned that school upside down, and all they kept saying to me, she's retiring this year,
Yeah.
But I think even if they don't say it, that's what they think. And I go, well, tell me what you mean by that. And she comes tumbling into a room. She's like so happy to be everywhere. She's like, rotating on her happiness.
You're asking for a mindset in global behavior change, though.
Yes.
Can we do that?
It would be very difficult. So that's why women have to take over, because it's almost impossible to get men to change unless they're very young and they see some reason they should. A man will change if he thinks he's going to make more money or get ahead. And if you can connect that up for a man in how he regards women, maybe it can work.
You're also talking about starting an at-home revolution. What does that mean?
I hear women with MBAs, one works for me, say, oh, my husband thinks that there's a magical thing when he puts his dishes on the dishwasher that they get put in. So I'm not saying put the dishes in the dishwasher or don't put the dishes in the dishwasher. I'm saying get somebody, make him contribute to a housekeeper or house cleaning. It shouldn't be a battle every day. If he doesn't want to do it, get it done. Get it done another way.
Or learn how to switch the dishwasher on might be a starting point.
Yeah, it's just too pathetic. Or see how he likes eating off paper plates. Yeah. Or, I think you have to stop saying, oh, well, I got sick of looking at the socks on the floor, so I picked them up. That's masochistic mindset.
You referred to women in the discussion as feeling pain. Articulate that for me.
Well, there's all kinds of pain. I mean, they feel hopeless. They feel depressed. They feel under the gun. They feel like if they have a male partner, they're not being supported or helped. And they're taught to smile. They have to smile through all that. So, but I'll tell you another thing, and that's why I wrote this Future of Men zine now, is that men are feeling it too, in a different way. They're feeling that their usefulness is trending down, that women don't need them for the money, they don't need them for the sperm. They're certainly not great companions because they don't like to go shopping. And they don't need them for child rearing. So men have to earn, just like women always have, the right to be needed or wanted.
So behind me is a golden lion. It's a statue, albeit a very big one. And that's what all the fuss is about at the Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity. And we'll have more on the event when Mags on Media continues.